Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Iqra. Read in the name of your Lord. You can take the words of your Lord and you can read it with His name. You can take the words of your Lord and you can read it with the name of your ego. You can take the name of your Lord, you can read, but you are reciting it with shaitanic ideas. Are people doing it or not? Don't they take the Quran and they use their ego or shaitan's ideas and they bring it to another wrong area? People do that all the time. So now, as everybody knows, that the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is ummi. He is not knowing how to read or how to write. The meaning of that, also the secret of that, is that Allah is his teacher. He is not learning from anything. Like so many, they are claiming, oh, Islam took from Judaism, Islam took from Christianity, Islam took from Hinduism. Then if you look into Tasawwuf, which is the backbone of Islam, they say, oh, Sufism, definitely you take from the Greeks, from the Hindus, from the Buddhists, everything they're saying. And so many Muslims are saying, yeah, it's true. Because everything is the same. Everything is perennial. Everything is the same. Everything is accepted. No. That is wrong idea, wrong thinking. So when Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, the first order is saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That is the first ayat that is revealed. Because you cannot recite the Quran without saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And the Quran, before you recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, what do you recite? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Iqra. Bismika rabbil hazi khalaq. He did not come, Jibreel alayhi salam, he did not come with a book to read. That the Prophet alayhi salam says, I don't know how to read. Like so many wrong people, they're also saying, Jibreel is saying, read, but I don't know how to read because I'm ummi. That's not the meaning. Jibreel alayhi salam, he did not bring a book under him and to open and to say, read. What is Jibreel alayhi salam pointing to? Where is he going to read from? What have we been commanded as believers, especially following Tasawwuf, who have been ordered to read? What? Our heart. Read what is in your heart. Why is the heart important? Because the heart, it is the throne of Allah. It is the arsh of Allah. The heart, it is the Baytullah. The heart, only Allah has to be there. And if you want your heart to be satisfied, say Allah. This is Ayatul Karimah. So when Jibreel alayhi salam says, read, Holy Prophet alayhi salam was saying, I don't know how to read. He hugged him. 3 times he hugged him. Transferring that Quran from heart to heart. You understand? Now when the heart captures it, the heart protects it. Nothing can take it away. You print it, you put it somewhere else, you memorize, you will forget. But when you put it in your heart, when the heart, it pumps and the whole body now is moving with that heart, the whole body now becomes protector of those divine words. You understanding? What is the reality of the Holy Prophet ﷺ? We cannot even speak If you ask and you read somewhere else where they say, what is the Holy Prophet ﷺ, they're going to say in the encyclopedia, he was just a camel herder, he was an orphan. He wasn't happy with his people. He likes to meditate in a cave once a year. He heard some voices. He declares himself to be a prophet. They kicked him out. Then he started to make raids. He started to have war, and he conquered Mecca, and he became successful. Islam spread. This is the dictionary definition of Islam, isn't it? That Muslims are starting to believe because we don't know our Prophet ﷺ. We're not understanding his reality, and we are letting those who hate Islam tell us what our religion is. The Quran Karim was brought to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. But what we talked about, touched on earlier, the Holy Prophet ﷺ is the only one that the Quran came to. The Quran that is revealed to Hazrati Insan, to the humans, came only from the lips and the tongue of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, not nothing else. He is the protector. Of course, Allah is Ya Hafiz, but the Holy Prophet ﷺ has been given that as well, to protect. Now, the Prophet ﷺ is not as people are saying that he is in these books. He is the beloved of Allah, and he is the only one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. Everything comes from him. Everything that we see and we don't see, it comes from him. The paradises and the hells, the 18,000 worlds and above, everything comes from him, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. The beloved of Allah. One time, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam came with the opening verses of Surah Al-Maryam, saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Kaf. Prophet says, I know. He's saying, Ha. He says, I know. Ya, I know. Ain, I know. Sad, I know. Jibreel alayhi salam was surprised. He says, how do you know, Ya Rasulullah? Holy Prophet alayhi salam then said, where do you get this revelation from, Ya Jibreel? Jibreel alayhi salam says, at a certain station there is a veil, and from behind the veil this hand came to give the revelation, the Quran Karim, to me, to Jibreel. Don't think it is a veil or a curtain like what we think the curtain is. Don't think it is the hand like what we think the hand is. Then Prophet ﷺ says, Ya Jibreel, next time you are receiving, open the curtain and see who is there. Next time Jibreel alayhi salam came to give the revelation, the Holy Prophet alayhi salam asked him, Ya Jibreel, did you see who was behind that curtain? Who was giving the Quran to you, to me? Jibreel alayhi salam says, it is you, Ya Rasulullah. It is from Muhammad to Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. The courtyard is sunny. Your room has sun in it. The sun is giving rays not just to this world, to this earth, but to all the surrounding planets. We say, is the sun out there? We say, yes, it is out there, but the sun is not out there. The sun is still there. What it's sending is just rays of its light. And that, from those rays, it is enough to give life. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is the sun of existence. And he gives life. So what we see, what we had 1400 years ago, there was one ray. And when he returned from the Mi'raj, there was another ray. So now when Jibreel alayhi salam says, read, now showing us there is a reality that is inside of us, that is not this. That is not this locked in five senses. There is a reality inside of us that the angels were making prostration to. There is a reality inside of us that we are made to be Khalifatullah. Wake up from your dead animal cells to become a man. As Hazrat Rumi said, I was a mineral, and then I became a vegetable. I was a vegetable and I became an animal. From an animal I became a man. And from a man I became an angel, and higher than that, and it doesn't stop. Why am I afraid of dying? Why am I afraid of changing? Why are we afraid of sacrifice? So, this is the essence of tasawwuf, to change us, to give new life, to make the nafs, that is the nafsu amara to nafsu mutma'in, for us to come into our own reality. We are not this, we are not made to eat or to drink. We are not even created in reality for this world. This world is exile for us. Jannat is prepared for us, yes. But our return is not to Jannah. Our return is to where? Allah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. So to find our way back to Allah, the prophets have been sent as guides. When they have left, the waris, the inheritors are the sheikhs who have been sent to guide us too. You need a guide. You cannot, especially these days, you need a guide. People become more and more dependent on that GPS. That's a guide. You need to know our return is to Allah. Our return is not back to Long Island or New Jersey or Virginia or California. And without the proper guide, we cannot even reach to those places. What about to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So now it is to read the heart, because the knowledge, the Quran, is sent through the heart. And this is what tasawwuf is. You cannot read the words of Allah there. You cannot have the naqsh of Allah there if there are beside it, surrounding it, idols that we worship to, that is in our heart. We got rid of all the physical idols, but there are hidden idols. We are quick to say the Quran Kareem, the Kaaba Sharif, was surrounded by 360 idols in the time of the Prophet ﷺ. They have been removed. But now the idols in the heart, it is still there. Majority don't even understand what we're talking about. But what idols in the heart? I'm saying Shahadah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That is okay. But for those who are looking into their heart to find Allah, and they're finding nothing but their desires, they're finding nothing but their worries, they're finding nothing but their love and attachment to this world, they are not satisfied. They say, I must look for Allah, and they're going to find those Rijalullah. And those ones will tell you, start getting rid of your ego. don't make the hidden shirk. You still have proudness, huh? That is a shirk. You still have arrogance that you cannot get rid of. That is still partnership. You still have anger that you cannot control. That is still going to be a barricade between you and your return to Allah. This is why the Tarikat of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, the foremost of all the companions, it is the most distinguished Tarikat, because he goes to the root of the cause. He goes back to the Shahadah. It is not just making zikr and to feel. It is not just by reciting. It is not just by doing good things. It is understanding what is our Shahadah. Are we witnessing or are we not witnessing? We have not witnessed, you or me. But at least we witness those ones who have witnessed. And that is enough. We're wearing this Nali Sharif to remind us that we are dust under their feet. We are not even a nail under their feet. We're not even a shoe, we're dust. But wherever they go, we will follow them. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not even allow His beloved one to remove his shoes in the divine presence. He's saying, leave them, Ya Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. So, don't just be ghulam, be dust. Isn't that our reality? Isn't dust our reality? We came from dust and we're going to return to dust. This much is enough. It's Eid time. I don't want to enter too deeply. We have so many things we have to do. Al-Fatiha. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Afiyat also. Have your sweets and then we go to work.